Today we're going to be talking about how to make your hair look thicker. This tends to be a problem for people with thin hair, fine hair, or people who may actually be losing their hair. But with just one or two of the tips that I'm going to give you, you should find that your hair will look more healthy, thicker, and hopefully you'll gain a little bit more confidence with it too. So here we go. The first tip I've got is extremely simple, and it's the one that I cannot believe that I hadn't been doing for years, and that is to simply blow dry your hair. So every time you've washed your hair, instead of towel drying it or letting it dry naturally in the air, use a hair dryer. The reason for that is if you just let your hair dry naturally, the water will weigh the hair down and gravity will set in and your hair will dry limp and lifeless. By using the hair dryer, what it does is it combats gravity and it gives you a natural boost to your hair. To complement that, you could use something like a texturizing spray like the one I've got here from Johnny's Chop Shop. This is a texturizing salt spray. It's very easy on your hair, it won't harm it at all. Just to let you know, I've actually used some today before making the video, just so you can see the kind of effect that it gives your hair. Be careful though not to use too much, as if you do it can tend to go clumpy and not be so easy to style. So once you're happy with the volume of your hair and the thickness and how it's looking, you might want to protect it if you're going to be going outdoors that day. To do so, all you need to use is a standard hairspray. If you just use a short amount of sprays over the areas where you think that the hair may come out of place, that'll protect you for the whole day, and you'll often find that you wake up the next day and the hair's actually still in quite good nick. So I know what you're thinking. What about the days when I don't wash my hair? Well, if you're washing your hair correctly, you should find that you're only having to wash your hair every 2 to 3 days. Often I find when I wake up in the morning, my hair can be flat, been lying on it, and it looks dull, it looks lifeless. So what I would suggest you use then is, again, use some sort of texturizing spray. The one I'm using is Johnny's Chop Shop Instant Texture Builder's Dust. All I have to do with that is a couple of sprays on my head in the morning, put my hand through it, and I instantly have a lift, I instantly have texture. Probably a lot more texture than I have when I first wash it. So that's going to save you a little bit of time too. Finally, if you have tried all of these things before and they haven't worked, there is another alternative: hair fibers. Hair fibers for me are fantastic, and it's something that I have used in the past. They give you instant volume and are virtually unnoticeable. When I started using hair fibers, I was concerned it was going to look a bit obvious that I put something in my hair to make it look thicker. However, I found that they blended in straight away. The one thing I would say is make sure that you choose a colour that suits you. I'm quite lucky, I've got dark hair, but I didn't go for the black, I went for the dark brown and still found it to be very, very dark. Just be careful when you're making that colour choice to make sure that it definitely blends in with your hair. So there you have it, that's my tips to help you give you thicker looking hair and hopefully give you a bit more confidence. If you've enjoyed the video, then I would appreciate it if you liked it and subscribe to the channel for more tips like these in the future. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.